Tom Brown's Schooldays. 3.
Flashman stopped bullying after that, but he spread bad rumors about Tom and East. A few months later, Flashman got drunk. It was late at night, and Flashman was outside the school. He had drunk too much and behaved badly. Some boys tried to secretly take him back into the school. One of the teachers saw the boys sneaking into the school with a big box. The teacher asked to see what was in the box. The boys opened the box, and inside it was Flashman. The headmaster had been watching Flashman for a long time. Now it was time to expel Flashman from the school. After Flashman left the school, everybody was much happier. Tom became quite lazy with his studies and sometimes behaved badly. The headmaster was worried about Tom's bad behavior, so he decided to make Tom more responsible. The headmaster secretly arranged to make George Arthur Tom's roommate. George was a sensitive and serious boy, but he suffered from poor health. The headmaster wanted Tom to take care of him. George's life was very sad. George's father had been a very good man. He was a clergyman, but had died some years before. George's mother had also been very sick, but she had cared for her husband up to the very end of his life. George was quite religious, like his father. He liked to talk about God. 2 years went by, and Tom and his friends were now much taller and stronger. George remained a very quiet boy. He was almost 16 years old, but he was still not very healthy. But George was an honest boy and always told his friends what he truly believed. Although Tom and East were still mischievous, George had been good. George's responsible attitude gradually influenced his friends. George became sick one day and was sent to the sick room. Tom asked the headmaster if he could visit George, but was not given permission. One evening, the housekeeper said Tom could visit George. George lay on a sofa. His face was white, and he looked like an angel. George's mother came to the school because she was afraid her son would die. "I'm no longer afraid of dying," said George. "I had a beautiful dream of heaven." George and Tom talked about many things. George told Tom not to cheat at school. "You will be more proud of yourself if you work hard," he said. Tom knew his friend was right. Gradually, George got better. The boys grew up to be fine, strong men. Always they were friends. Tom found out that their friendship had not happened by chance, but that the headmaster had arranged it. Before leaving rugby school, a teacher had told him, "The headmaster was worried about you. He wanted you to become George's friend. He knew that George would be a good influence on you." Tom was moved to hear that. While studying at Oxford University, Tom heard that the headmaster of Rugby School had passed away. The news made Tom feel sad. He had always had a great respect for the headmaster. Tom felt that the headmaster had helped make him what he was. Without the love and guidance of the headmaster, he would not have studied hard. He decided to return to Rugby to visit his old school. Tom planned to pay his last respects to his headmaster. On his return to the school, Tom remembered the happy times from his old school days. He prayed at the grave of his headmaster, saying a final goodbye to his great teacher.